Chris here. I haven't filmed for a while. Sorry about that. Life's been pretty busy. Um, First thing I'll start off with is I solved the problem with the creaking in the C-pillar. Check this out. So I'm backing out on my driveway right now. You probably already can guess by looking at the screen, but look at that. The glove box is shut. Alright, I'm just kidding. I did trade the Trackhawk a couple weeks back for this Mercedes GLE 43. Here's the dash here. This is a really nice car. I went from the Trackhawk to the Mercedes for a few reasons, some of which I mentioned in this recording. Yeah, some of which I mentioned in that last video. You know, where I just talked about the bang for your buck quality and, if, you know, the Trackhawk being worth the money and whatever. And it's to each their own. You know, some look past the imperfections that I did, but you know, I have this compulsive or like obsessed trait about my personality. You know, where I find something wrong with anything, and I guess it's just part of who I am. So when I traded the Trackhawk before, I should say that differently. Before I traded the Trackhawk, I got in touch with my local Jeep dealership, and I placed an order for a new 2018 JL Unlimited Rubicon. That's the Wrangler Unlimited, because I've had several Wranglers and they're pretty fun vehicles. They're not as sporty as you know, this Mercedes or that Trackhawk, obviously, but they're still a fun vehicle to drive. Let me get in front of this dump truck coming in hot. Okay. This car's got some balls. So I should talk about why I want to trade this in. Backtrack. When I traded the Trackhawk in on this, I did order a JL Unlimited Rubicon, and when I did that, I'll turn this down. I remembered, you know, the quality of the Wranglers. You know, you can see you don't have, you know, stuff blocking the door. You can see the door on those things. And, you know, the way the seats are bolted to the floor. It just, you know, it's a cheaper vehicle, but it's not made to be, you know, as high end as like this Mercedes. But you know, it's a totally different breed. So I'm comparing apples to oranges on this. Basically, I traded the Trackhawk in on this GLE 43, and now I'm trading this GLE 43 in on that Wrangler that I ordered. So I'm on my way to Shakopee Jeep right now to pick that up. I'm getting a little check back with the Wrangler, just like I got a check back with this for the Trackhawk. So yeah, again, I know it's apples and oranges. This is a, you know, fairly performance-oriented vehicle, and I'm going from that to more of an off-road capable vehicle. So again, it's not really apples and oranges. But let me talk about a few reasons why I'm trading this in. I mentioned in the beginning of recording this, I find any and everything wrong with the vehicle. There's not a single thing wrong with this thing except for one tiny little hairline crack in the clear coat in the nose of the vehicle. I had the thing clear broad and tinted, and I could easily live with that, so I'm not justifying trading it on a clear coat cracks. I don't think I am, but that's just the one thing I found wrong with this. And I went to this vehicle because it's a Mercedes, knowing that it's going to be, you know, high quality and what I'm used to and what I think my money gets me. Anyway, so I'm going to get this Wrangler right now. It's all paid for, obviously, because I'm trading this thing in and getting the check back, which would be nice because I can pay off my motorcycle with that check. Reasons why I'm trading this in: A, to get a little bit of money back to pay off that motorcycle I just mentioned, and B, Mercedes is coming out with a 53 version of this in about 6 months, I want to say, and Motor Authority just released some teaser pictures of the 2019 GLE that'll be released in about 6 months or so, and this whole dash, it's a It's gonna be all different. I don't know if you've seen the E-Class or S-Class. This guy, get on your lane. E-Class or S-Class, but it's got that huge screen right here and a huge screen right here. So I don't think they are incorporating that, allegedly, from the teaser pictures into the new GLE class, which will be pretty sweet. And I know that will drive the resale. I don't buy cars for their resale, but it is nice to buy a car that has good resale. Like my trucks, I've had a dozen trucks or whatever. I've sold them for $1,000 or $2,000 less than what I paid for them. It's at bottom right, I guess. Huge incentives and stuff at the time. Anyway, once that new remodel of the GLE comes out later this year, this thing's not going to be as attractive or as desired by dealerships, so trade value is going to go down a little bit. So that's one reason. I don't know if I'm justifying it because of that or because I just like the Wrangler. I don't know, it's like driving a Tonka toy, it's a big boxy thing, and these new ones, they fixed everything that was wrong with the old ones. The transmission, there's a ton of quality enhancements. But with this one, things like even the motor for the rear wiper finally being out of your sight. Before it was way back in the upper corner, and now it's right in the center there. You can't even see it. And how they incorporated a good backup camera into the wheel, and how they finally have that 8.4-inch touchscreen navigation. I do like that the Mercedes and the trucks and whatever else have individual controls. I want to turn on my heated seats as a button right there. I don't need to go into the system on the screen and go to the certain settings and select that feature. You get used to it, and it's not that big of a deal. But given the option of having individual buttons versus having everything into one control unit like a screen, I would pick the individual buttons. But again, you have to get used to it. If these guys let me, I'm put this thing in Sport Plus and just see, so you can feel this thing. Go into Sport mode. I just want to see what kind of pull this thing has. I haven't beat on this thing because I don't really beat on my cars, but let's check it out. Ooh, she pops good. Oh, that's coming up on camera. That sounds good. Now watch me pull over my Cubs. That felt pretty good. Hopefully the camera picked it up. I was really shaky, sorry. I was looking in my mirror and trying to drive. There's a cop right there. Hello, Ossifer. I am not speeding. I was speeding. Let's do a comfort pull. So I'm 58, slow down a little bit. So this has that twin turbo V6. I think it's like 385 horse. That new GLE 53 coming out, I think is going to have like 430 horse or something like that, 420. I don't know, 40, and then we'll just punch it in comfort mode. So smooth. It's smooth. See, this is why I like Mercedes, because that's plenty of power for me at least. Obviously more is better. Bought a Trackhawk after all. My glove box didn't open up. I don't have my A and C pillars creaking on me. I don't know. I am definitely going to miss the quality of this thing. When can you hear that? I think it's a pretty good rumble too, in comfort mode. I am going to miss the quality of Mercedes. But again, like I said earlier, the Wranglers, they're just fun vehicles. They're capable of doing almost anything, but more importantly, they don't break the bank. This one, my sticker, I think is 52. I built this one just like the Trackhawk. I did that dark gray color. I did basically all the options you can get. I wanted black flares, not colored flares, because I don't want to deal with rock chips on those. I did the black hardtop. Did the technology group or whatever it's called, we get the backup camera and the lane departure, lane sensors. Did the LED package. It's pretty loaded vehicle. I'm really glad that they finally brought the 8-speed transmission to it and the push button, and I did the proximity option too, where you can have the key in your pocket and you can do everything. I don't see the point of there being a push button start when you have to take the key out of your pocket anyway to unlock it. That should be a standard feature Jeep, in my opinion. But that's where they get some markup. Okay, still driving. Almost there. Probably record once I get there. Just pulled up. I suppose I should probably show you the Mercedes before I get rid of it. There she is. It's a good looking vehicle, I think. GLE 43. Of course I tinted it so it looks nice and dark. Pretty aggressive from the front. Anyway, so long Mercedes. Maybe we'll get a GLE 53 coupe in the future. Paperwork's all done. This is what I got. New 2018 JL Rubicon Unlimited. Again, I built this one, so I spec the colors, the options. Traded that bad boy in. That's kind of a cool angle. Cool. Alright. So time to head home, and got this from Apple Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shakopee. It did me a solid and kept all of these protection deals on. So, it's got all the plastics in it and stuff, so appreciate that from them. Let's get this bad boy home. Say bye to the Mercedes. See you, Mercedes. And hello to the Jeep. Road, little duck. When you get hit. Alright, so that was pretty painless. Haven't driven a Wrangler for, I don't know, 6 years or so. It feels like a Wrangler, but it's so much nicer than they used to be. Yes, I'll take this off when I get home. But look at that hood. It just has just a really cool presence on the road. I don't know how I feel about the red, but it'll grow on me, I'm sure. So, yeah, okay. Mercedes was short-lived, unfortunately, just like the Trackhawk. God, that's right. One thing about these things is that their air and heat is insane. You put this thing on low setting, you put it on the vents, it's like a hair dryer. It kills you. Anyway, I'm gonna head home, take all this stuff off, and maybe I'll do a walk around once I get home. Still driving home, and in the short 17 miles I've driven this thing so far, it is miles ahead of the old JK Wrangler, just in the creature, or I don't want to say creature comfort, just in the ride quality. I know, I mean, I'm driving right now, you can't hear any creaking. Glove box is shut. It likes to, it doesn't go as straight on the road as, the Mercedes or Trackhawk did, but it's partially to blame for those all-terrain tires and stuff. But this thing is, I like it so far. Okay, I got the Rubicon back home safe. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna remove all this factory stuff that I had the dealership keep on. Thanks again, you guys, for keeping that on. That type of stuff. So the drive home was really, brought back memories. I forget, how cool just having this little, 10-inch dash is. It makes you feel like you're in almost like a Hummer, but smaller and cooler. So here she is. Do a quick walk around. This is that gunmetal with black interior. Has nice red accents throughout. Even little headlight and stuff. Pretty slick. Got the LED package, so let's see if I can get this new key also. Yeah, there you go. So the whole thing is LED. Looks really sweet. Some more red accents here. Got that proximity sensor, so I can just come up to the door and push the button or grab the handle to unlock and unlock the vehicle. I did have the dealership install these running boards for the sole purpose. I'm never going to use them. The sole purpose I had them install them is to prevent these tires from kicking up stuff at these hinges and the flares and stuff like that. My old Wranglers, I remember would sometimes, have dirt, mud, rocks, sand, whatever come up and hit these hinges. So these are there to hopefully prevent that as much as possible. Oh yeah. It's no Trackhawk, fully aware, but should be a fun little summer vehicle. Not that these aren't fun little summer vehicles, but I don't know, these things are fun in the wintertime too. Still has a cap, it's okay. LED taillights, backup camera. They really made these things kind of more into this century, I guess. The doors actually have a hinge to them now that, it gets to a stopping point. Before you'd open up the door, and if you're on a hill, the thing would just swing open, but now, it'll stop. Looks like 2 different spots. Yeah, so that's nice. You get these mats installed. Pretty sweet. So again, this is the 2018 Jeep Unlimited Rubicon. That's the JL. Pretty sweet. So expect maybe I'll do some Jeep videos for this or something. Maybe I don't know, do something. I am gonna do some more detailing videos here coming up. I've been setting up my own, not my own, but set up a pressure washer system, I guess. So on a Northern 2, I picked up this nice electric pressure washer, but I wanted something better. So I went with Matt's idea from Obsessed Garage. I got this bad boy. I'm going to set this guy up with this hose reel and hose probably this weekend. And I'll give this one to my dad so he can use. I got all this stuff set up. I've been busy getting my garage all rigged up with all these toys. So maybe expect a review or a demonstration. I'm sure you've seen it all, how this guy works. Put on these quick disconnects myself and stuff. Set up this little guy with quick disconnects. Kind of overkill, but in case I get a leak in this particular section, I can just take it off and eliminate it or replace it. So, okay, more detailing videos, more Jeep videos. I could even do some motorcycle videos if you guys want. Leave a comment. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Sorry this disappoints people that like the Trackhawk. It wasn't worth it in my opinion. Super nice car, hella fast, sounds sweet, looks sweet, but they need to up their quality. I think if they want to charge $100 grand for that thing. So. All right, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.